everything on the line as far as the chance to go to the Big Ten championship game and possibly the playoff after that? What does it mean to have all that on the line going into this game?
It means a lot, First of all, we just want to win the game. That's all we can think about is the game and moving forward from that. And just having all that on the line just adds extra, publicity to the game, I guess you can say. But for us, it's the same as any other game. Just going out there trying to get a victory.
Their offense, I should say, had its way pretty much last year. Why is this defense better prepared this year to be able to slow them down and contain them?
Last year, we had a great defense last year as well, and they just had our number last year, I think. And this year, I feel like we're a lot better than we were last year, and we'll find ways to make plays and get 3 and outs and move on from there and let the offense work.
Has Don Brown brought things that have helped you, made you tougher against the spreads?
I think so. He wants us to play fast and hard, and that's one thing that we love about his defense. It allows you to play free and play hard as fast as you can.
So when you came here, did you immediately not like Ohio State anymore? Did you start hating them? What was that transition like?
Like I said in high school after I committed, in high school I started growing apart from being a fan. It's just started growing up and starting to watch a lot of teams. And coming here, it's nice on the cake for me.
How'd your dad take it?
He took it well. He just wanted me to go to school so he wouldn't have to pay for school. So he's a Wolverine right now, probably until I leave, and he's rooting for us.
Where'd you watch that 06 game? Did you watch it at home? Were you there?
I watched it at home. Yeah.
So every week's a championship week, but it's got to be different inside Schembechler Hall, doesn't it? It's got to be some kind of different atmosphere and emotion, doesn't it?
For me, I feel like it's a lot more excitement, you can say, but also still we all have the same focus, taking every game as the same, just going out and practice, competing, getting better, and getting prepared for the game on Saturday.
The Ohio guys, you guys talk about this, means a little bit more?
I think so, especially the guys from Ohio, growing up in Ohio, knowing a lot of Ohio State fans, being around it your whole life basically, it adds a little bit more extra to it. For me, it does as well.
This will be the first one you've played in, right? Michigan-Ohio State?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so, you've got to be chomping at the bit.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the game. It's going to be a great game. Looking forward to it.
What are the visual reminders? You guys have anything like countdown clocks to this week or?
No, we don't have. We took those down. We don't have countdown clocks anymore.
Okay. What you guys used to have one for the Ohio State game?
We had one a few years ago, but when Coach Harbaugh came, he took it down and he made us focus on the game, the task at hand. And now they're on the countdown clock because they're playing on Saturday.
So is there any up now that is week?
No, it's not. We just know who we play this week.
How did Indiana's offense prepare you for Ohio State? Did you see similarities there?
Yeah, we've played a lot of spread teams. Most of the spread teams they have a lot of the same similarities. And the tempo they have it can wear you down a little bit. But I feel like we did a great job in the game and preparing during the week as well. And I feel like that's going to help us coming into Saturday.
What about JT Barrett? What does he bring to the table? What challenges for you guys?
He's a great player. We're looking forward to the challenge. It'll be a great task for us on defense. We just have to do what we do and go from there.
How does Ohio State's offense differ from some of the other spread teams you've faced?
They have a lot of great athletes. They get top recruits throughout every year, and it's going to be a great task for us, like I said before, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
What does this rivalry mean to you personally? I know you've kind of been on both sides, but what does it mean to you?
It means a lot to me. I'm here in Michigan for a reason, and one reason I came here is to beat Ohio State, and that's one thing I'm looking forward to this Saturday, is going out there and compete with my teammates, the people I go out every day with and work hard with, and it should be a fun game.
What has the message been for some of the younger players? The season gets tougher, and you get a loss, get another tight game loss, and now this. What's been the message to try to keep the younger guys on the team on track?
I'm just staying focused, Later in the season, you can kind of lose focus, bodies get tired and stuff like that. So just staying focused and just keep doing what you've been doing. Don't change it. Taking care of your body and stuff, things like that. I guess it's schoolwork because towards the end of the year, it gets harder, even more work stacks up. And, just staying focused.
Fair to say you grew up an Ohio State fan just because of your dad. Would that be correct?
Yeah, I grew up as an Ohio State fan, of course. It's hard not to. Everybody in your family is an Ohio State fan. My dad went there as well, so growing up, I was an Ohio State fan, but once I got to high school, like once I started growing up, I kind of like wasn't a fan of a certain team. We just loved watching the game.
So once you start playing and you start getting recruited by all these programs, it kind of shifts where you're not just
Oh, yeah.
gives you a different perspective, I guess.
Yeah, I get to see like different schools. Like I never really got to see any other school before, so you go on recruiting trips and things like that. It kind of expands your mindset basically, and looking at other schools around the country.
And you said once you committed here,